8 inches in Florida.
8
Oh,
inches
yeah.
in Florida.
She's
Oh,
hot.
yeah.
I don't
Her?
think she's a computer generated. I love her.
I made her. I made
Yeah.
her.
Yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
was like, my prompt was like, put a ridiculously good looking blonde.
She has huge
Because
teeth.
we're so back.
Huge
But
teeth.
can I be honest? It looked like every woman that I saw when we were at the Gala event, the ball. Every single woman there was good looking.
Yeah.
It was. I walked around. I'm like, usually I am the ugliest person in a room.
No.
But that was definitive. Like I walked around and went, holy, it's me and. No offense to Sebastian Gorska, we're not the best looking guys. Faces for radio. He and I were the only. We're like, we belong here.
So funny.
Well, that was my takeaway from our Arizona trip. I was like, I'm too fat to be conservative. Like, I literally,
step it up, bro. These
such
people are
good-looking
good-looking,
people
bro.
everywhere. All right, so I'm going to get through the serious stuff first because, like, I mean, there's 12 dead
Where?
From the snow?
from the snow.
In what
Yeah,
state? In
it's-
what
Outta
state?
here.
It's for real.
Where?
I mean,
I know a guy in Florida died because I know.
Oh,
the person that
this has
lost
to be like a
somebody.
highway
Yeah,
pile up
no,
or
no, no.
something.
Like this is unprecedented. This is historical. It's the first time ever that there was a blizzard warning in Florida. All right?
Ever in Florida.
Ever in Florida. This is the first time. And our boy,
Global warming.
Yeah, no. Listen, and our boy, the governor, he took the liberty to say the Gulf of America.
Yes, he
did?
Yeah, on the warning.
the first federal official to actually, or I'm sorry, state official to actually recognize it as the Gulf of America was Ron
Beautiful.
DeSantis.
Yes, it's ours
So-
now.
It's ours.
I'm gonna get rid of all the disclaimers first. My heart goes out to all the families that lost family members, all 12 of you.
13 now.
13 now.
13 now.
God bless
My
you
heart
guys.
goes
God
out
rest
to
their
them
souls.
and to the 38 million people affected in that zone that you can see on the screen. So, like, before we get into a silly goose time, that's my
Yes,
that's
hearts,
my
thoughts,
thing.
and,
Yeah.
thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers for them. All right, so this is on the next slide. You see how Florida looks like right now. This is Pensacola, Florida. That's literally the
So
gates.
wait, next. Oh, right. You want to go another frame?
Yeah.
What were you
Go to the
gonna
next
call
one,
it?
Cal.
What were
Yeah,
you going to
yeah.
call Pensacola?
The gates of
Shut
freedom.
up.
That's
See, I'm
Pensacola.
feeling bad for the alligator. I knew we were going to see that.
Wow.
Oh, the alligator's pissed.
Somebody posted, if you're cold, they're cold, let them inside. They normally post it about dogs.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. If there's ever a moment to get on an alligator and ride it in the wild,
now.
that's the moment. No, that thing's gonna be totally immobilized. Yeah, it's like
And,
They won't die, though. They're like indestructible.
Yeah, my luck, I'd get. I'd
And
get
this was the
snapped.
reaction of dads all across the southern part of the United States. Like, if we can get some volume on it.
Every 7 years in Louisiana, it snows like this, okay? I mean, and I don't know why, but as soon as it starts snowing here, people have to get on the road and drive. I don't understand that. Them trees can't take that snow. Them Louisiana trees, they cannot take that snow. As soon as that snow
almost
rests
fell.
on them trees, they
almost
start
fell.
snapping. Excuse me. I don't understand why you fellas are getting on the road driving. Do y'all not realize that there's black ice on the road? And I'm not talking about the air freshener, okay? I just want you guys to be safe, all right? Now, I love your ride. I do love your ride.
That's
All
so
right.
true.
Well, is that shtick or is he being
It's a
serious?
shtick.
No,
It's
there's
a
a thing in the
comedian.
Northeast, like middle-aged white men, especially like my dad, like they just get in
You'll do that?
they get in their truck and go places and start doing things when it starts snowing out.
And so my dad does the same thing. My dad, we lived in New Jersey, and you'd maybe get 6 inches of snow the
Joyzy.
entire year. My dad he bought 2 different snow blowers, and his idea was he was going to run a business during the wintertime where he would go and snow blow people's driveways. You know who ended up doing it? Me and the retarded guy that lived down the street. I swear to God, we had a guy named Cheeseburger. He lived in my town. He was slow. He bought all the kids alcohol. That's how I met him when I was 17, and he was my neighbor. So my dad bought these snow blowers. We used them maybe 3 times in 20 years. That's the only amount, but they get excited.
Yeah.
Like white dudes white middle-aged men
man.
get so hard
Yeah.
for the
Rob,
snow.
It's their time to shine.
Anytime you get the chance to buy a new tool to do something,
oh.
I'll take
Oh,
it.
my dad
All right,
would be like,
we're-
Vinny, my dad would be hungover, like,
We're
Vinny,
not-
go scrape the car. My dad would be drunk as shit at 7 o'clock. Go scrape the car and turn it on. And come upstairs and give me a beer. That was my dad.
We're gonna
And he's
skip.
dead
We're
now,
gonna
so
skip
I
this
just-
one,
yeah.
Kelly, because that's all just went up, and we're gonna go straight into what people said during the 70s about global warming. Disclaimer for my YouTube overlords: the global warming is a very serious thing.
Yeah, really
And
serious.
we love our channel, and this is just fun and jokes We're not discrediting the global warming
Yeah,
theory.
declassify the Invention
Can I-
Secrecy Act, then we'll talk about
Do you
global
guys,
warming.
like, I know that you're doing this as a joke, but do you guys
No,
remember
it's not a joke, you two people. It's
In
not a joke.
Canada-
We love our channel.
in Canada, when they arrested Artur Pawlowski, the Get Out pastor who said, "Get out, Nazis, get out." When he went to court, and a judge ordered him to say something specific whenever he was criticizing government COVID policies. And the judge drafted out in a decision, whenever you're speaking about COVID and you're free to exercise, you have to say the following. And it contained like, what I'm about to say runs contrary to the vaccination's good and yada yada. But here's my opinion. So I thought that was very funny. But
You know what I say
Thank
when
you,
they
but
say
I'm
the
not
CC
being
word?
funny, YouTube.
I said, you know what I say when they say the CC word that I don't know if we could say? I say Invention Secrecy Act because, climate change, we need renewable energy. You have it. You hide it.
You really can't say climate change.
They
It's
get weird
as
about
bad
it.
as like talking about
you won't get banned, but you will get an ugly, very ugly thing on the bottom of your video. All right?
Yeah.
And I, wanna
I
keep
heard
them
that
on.
was
They
a
get weird about it.
CONSPIRACY, but
Yeah, I never said that.
All right.
You never gonna hear me say that shit.
So now we can get on the meat and potatoes of the situation.
Oh,
and
I
the
know.
reason why I
Oh my
brought
God,
this.
Humberto.
I'm sorry, Kelly, but this is a boys' show today.
Okay.
All right. And we're going to choose the sexes because I was doing the research. I was like, God. man,
Yeah,
like
it's
all the
ridiculous.
weather
Ridiculous.
women and
Are they
men.
Latino women?
Yes.
Oh,
are they used to the
Oh
cold?
my
Because if
God.
they are,
Kelly. Oh my God.
So I'm going to start backwards, going from like 1 all the way down. Please, Kelly, can you show me the sexiest weather person ever to ever live?
Al Roker.
Ba-da-da-da-da.
This guy right here, favorite weather man.
Jim Acosta.
So
He's a good-looking guy.
he's a good-looking guy, Jim Acosta.
Look at the stare that you have in that photo.
Hours to find the
Steel.
frames.
Yeah, that's
Steel.
Blue Steel.
All right,
I
and
love
now,
it.
And
I
now
love
we're
it,
gonna
Kel.
get to like the second, third, and fourth best
All right.
looking. Mexico. They have great weather and great weather women.
Oh,
All right,
trust
let's
me.
go to number 2.
Boom.
Oh,
Wow.
This is Scarlett
So this is
Salazar.
worst to best or best to worst?
notista del tiempo.
Worst to best.
Okay.
bro.
This is
my
not.
God.
This is
Dear
not
God.
real.
Bro, she could literally be like, guys, there's an asteroid. We're all gonna die. I wouldn't hear 1 second.
Yeah,
of it.
the asteroids are attached to her chest, and it looks like the Derriere region as well.
So I was checking out the channel. This is a very small local station
God.
in Tijuana in the region of Jalisco. Like
Guys,
all their
this
content
can't be
sucks,
real.
and every single video gets like 1 million views whenever she does the weather.
like,
Yeah, I don't even speak any Spanish. I would watch
Bro,
this.
can I be honest with you? I haven't looked at the map one time. her
look,
breasts-
just to
her
cover my
breasts are
own
gonna
ass.
pop out.
Where's the wire? Where does that wire
Yeah, where's
going
that
for
wire,
her
Cal?
microphone?
Just from a purely scientific basis, like how does anything actually like maintain that shape?
Silicone.
Not real, that's why.
Silicone.
God's mysteries. You just
Weather. I don't even give a dude. It could be.
All right.
The
At
chat is like,
number-
what map?
Yeah,
There's
what
no
map?
This is my favorite segment of all time, by the way.
Shout out EDH, shout
Good
out
job,
Steve.
Humberto.
I need a co-host that looks like that.
It's raining. Ugh.
Dude, I wish they did politics with this ladies. Okay,
Maybe I
anyways,
will.
next will be
Here we
Janice
go.
Oh
Villagran.
my god,
Not too shabby.
dude! Look at that hair.
She actually does Spanish news in California.
Mira,
But she does it in Spanish, so you want to tell
Mira,
me what she
81.
says?
You're not
the song
supposed
is very
to
hot.
show midriff in
Mira, I
public.
don't
It's
give a
not
damn.
polite.
She's like, mira, cinco,
So,
cuatro,
you
cinco.
know, and then number 1, I brought
I think I see Nip.
I brought an American
Oh,
brush.
chili today.
My god. Is she trans? Like, what, you're gonna
No, no,
surprise
no,
us?
no,
She's
no.
trans?
Gotcha.
If that was a trans, and I'm like, yeah, and you're like, gotcha. I'm like, oh shit.
That would be funny.
Son of a bitch. Is she trans?
No.
Okay.
She's a full blown like
She's normal.
She's a full
Okay,
blown
look,
natural
so
woman.
set aside everything. It's nice. They say the second you stop looking at other women, you stop looking at your spouse. She reminds me of Mila Kunis a little bit, but what I do appreciate is the modest attire on her. She's not showing an unnecessary amount of flesh on national television.
Good call.
It's almost a flex to be able to wear modest clothing and still be like a rocket ship hot.
Kelly,
like-
can
like
we
me.
go back to her 1 second? She has a little Mila Kunis with like a dash of Carmen Electra.
Oh, and Elizabeth Hurley. There's a
Yes,
big.
I see
Oh,
Elizabeth,
yeah, Elizabeth
Hurley
Hurley
a
for
lot.
sure.
Yeah, Elizabeth.
But
Hurley.
Umberto thinks anybody. We have to have a certain age in order
Bro,
for them to
you
get
know what,
Carmen
bro?
Electra.
I
Dude,
know.
if she was my girl and she was cheating on me, I'd pay for the guy that she's cheating on cell phone
Hold
in his
on.
car.
Does she actually
I'll
have
pay
a
for it. Go,
Patreon?
go.
Is she pushing her Patreon on that?
Yeah, she is. She,
Wow.
That is a good. That's a business.
Rob,
right
get
there.
on there.
Classy.
Rob,
What's her name
What's her
again?
Patreon? Tell Brianna Ruffalo?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna stalk
She
her
better
so
not
hard
be related
today.
to Mark Ruffalo. Is she
Dude.
related to Mark Ruffalo?
Hey, where's it, Branna?
How many followers do you have on Instagram?
160 something.
Wow, you're double her amount. Well, yeah. You're hotter than her.
I'm hitting her up right now. Okay.
Anyway, I'm gonna talk to the Minek team to get her Minek so everyone can
She's
ask
got
about
a
the weather.
fiance.
She's a
She's less
fiance.
hot now.
Oh, whatever. So if you like this clip, click right here. And if you want to see more like it, click right here. Stay angry, Patriots.